Hey, what's up guys, XXMLG_ThugXX coming at you with another video, and for this one I'm going to be doing kind of a Fallout 4 tutorial video. It's not going to be like super big, it's not going to be like, oh actually, shit, I don't know. Anyway, so this video I'm going to be looking at ways to make your settlers happy. This isn't exactly to 100, I'm just trying to make like 80 and above. It probably will get you to 100 though. There aren't many other things I was looking at that make your settlers happier. So this probably can get you pretty high. And also we're going to look at some really good places to build settlements. I got like 5 or 6 listed and I'm going to be explaining them, talking about some pros and cons of both of them. And yeah, let's get into it. Oh, would you look at that? This is a very useful tip. You should definitely subscribe to this channel. It's very useful. Alright, so here we are in the first element I'm going to be looking at. I haven't really used this one very much. There are a couple planks, some wood around here, but I don't use this one for a bunch of reasons. Now, you might be wondering, where are we? We are on Spectacle Island, as you can see right here, Spectacle Island. This is a large settlement, alright. It's probably about the size of Sanctuary, but it looks bigger because it's clearer. There aren't houses or anything in the way. It's pretty clear. It is a pretty difficult settlement to get for some people. Like, you shouldn't come here if you're a noob. A good time to come would be completing the storyline, or like almost completing the storyline when you have a lot of good weapons. Not missiles though, like powerful sniper rifles. So yeah, this is a good settlement. But there are some pros and cons about it. First thing is it's very large, so that's good. That's good. I like large settlements. Some people like smaller, more compact, but I like large. Another thing about this settlement is that it's kind of hilly, so it's not super good for building unless you build something like this. As you can see, I built some planks so I could build easily. Also, this island, it doesn't have access to any land, so if you want to walk home, you can't, essentially. That's not a huge con, but I thought it'd be something to mention. But on the bright side, there's tons of water, as you can see. Like, you're never gonna run out of water. You can have like 1,000 water, maybe even more. So that's definitely good. And that's basically all for Spectacle Island. Once again, it's really big though. So if you want big settlements, you can come here, but be warned, no provisioners. So yeah, next settlement. I'm telling you, this is such a useful hint. You guys should really do this, man. Pretty fun to do, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, so here we are, the third
Dumbass motherfucker.
the second settlement. This is Warwick Homestead, right here. You got this whole front area, which is really nice, and you also got like the Titanic on your front lawn. That's pretty cool too. Act like Jack and have your companion be Rose. So yeah, I mean, look, it's even look like it's sinking. So, like ultimate Titanic right there. If you want to be Michael Bay, you can blow it up, but whatever. It's a really large settlement, a lot of area for plants. There's also this, and I'm not sure. Can you plant plants here too? I'm not positive if you can. No, you can't. Alright, you can. It's nice. It doesn't come with much water though. This is the only pump, as you can see. But it has a lot of plants. It comes with some settlers. And it has enough beds for them too, so you don't have to worry about that. But it has no defense, and you're going to have to do that. It has access to water, so you can put water things here. Let me scrap that tire. This tire. Freaking tires, man. So yeah, you can have water purifiers here, so you can get a lot more water than just these like these little pump things. Also, this has some really good spots for defense. Like, you can put a ton of turrets right up here and like guard the main area. I mean, if you ask me, this house is kind of the main area. So I think it has a cool defense thing. Yeah, that's basically it for Warwick. Like I said though, it's a pretty big settlement, so consider living here. That was like one bug. That was one bug. What the f- Oh my god. Alright. These freaking animals, man. Anyways, I actually didn't add those in. Like, that's legit mod. Swearing animals PC. It's so funny. Anyways, so yeah, that's that. And freaking these turrets, man. Like, jeez. Also, I'm going to be going over some of the mods because I kind of forgot to do it at the beginning, and I don't want to get sued. Not like my first video in a month, so I'm going to be going over the mods at the end though. Here we are at Starlight Drive-In. The settlement has 5 people and 0% happiness. I'm such a good leader. It's really large, as you can see. It expands kind of back here to like all the way over here, so that's pretty big. Yeah, okay, Kate. Anyways, so you got a lot of farming land in the settlement back here, and a bit more over there, and kind of some more over there, not as much though. And then you can put some water purifiers in here, so you can probably fit about like 3, maybe 2. So technically, it does have access to water, which is nice. It's got a lot of farming land, and it's a big settlement, but it's kind of far from the city, and I don't know. I didn't really like the settlement at the beginning, but I kind of warmed up to it and I started using it a bit. But I haven't used it on this character. I have a couple of characters. This is like my test one, but right now it's doing better than my main one, which is kind of weird. But yeah, on to the next one, next settlement. Okay, so probably aren't able to guess where we are because not many people go to this settlement, like ever. This Abernathy Farm. That was like really cool, man. I feel like scares coming out from behind the tree. But anyways, this is Abernathy Farm. I like this settlement because it's really large and kind of like Country Crossing. It's good for farming, but it's so much larger. Like, watch this, man. Look at this, man. It's really large. Like up to here, that's about the size of Country Crossing alone. Then it has extra area in the back and that whole house area, and it's pretty tall. I think it's about up to here, maybe. I'm not sure. I remember it being kind of tall though. But yeah, this is a great settlement for like farming and having like scavenging stations. I can have a ton of scavenging stations, man. Like, look at this. So much work and tons of corn. Like, I spammed corn essentially. I ran around here looking at the ground and just spamming E. It was kind of fun to do. But anyway, so yeah, that's this settlement, Abernathy Farm. But I mean, look at this though. It's huge. So some people would definitely use this as a main settlement because like of the size. It's bigger than Castle. So yeah, that's definitely large size, really nice. But it is far from the city. It's got this this Concord. I'm telling you, I like settlements close to the city. It's basically all. What the heck? Must be a sound glitch. Oh yeah, this is Abernathy Farm. There aren't really many cons to this place. Like, there's a little city thing that I was talking about, but that's a preference, more of a con. Anyways, we're gonna go next settlement. By the way I'm looking, you could probably guess where it is. I barely even moved and we already got a fight. I don't really care about her, just keep on doing your job. Yeah, see, this provisioner knows what's up. What the fuck? Oh my god. What the? Wait, what? Ooh. I never found this before. What the heck? Yo, have you guys ever seen this too? Look. Go over to Red Rocket, then come out this way. What the heck? Yo, I've never seen that before. That's kind of cool. This is Sanctuary Hills. Huge area. It's technically it's about the same size as Spectacle Island because you can use a lot of this land. Like you can see, it's almost an island. You can use a lot of this land, but technically you can't use all of it. So it's not the same size. Spectacle is bigger, but Spectacle is also a lot clearer. You have to like scrap all these houses first. But yeah, you can build up really high in the settlement. This is like several stories. So yeah, it's probably like 5 or 6 stories, which is really nice. But there are only a couple ways for raiders to get in. Generally they spawn around here in this area, and you just like concentrate your defense over there and you're good. A couple have spawned back here, but like very small attacks spawn there. Nothing much. I mean, even if, as long as you keep the defense higher than everything else combined, well, basically everything else, yeah, then it's all good. So you don't even have to worry. But yeah, this Sanctuary Hills, you got access to water. You can build a ton of those. I only have one though. You got lots of area for farming and turrets. It's definitely farming though, because you got this whole thing, and even more. You got stuff along the streets too. So here we are, my favorite settlement, the castle. It's cool, right? So yeah, I'm gonna be talking about some of the stuff that I like about the castle. It's probably gonna take a couple of years since I love this place so much. First thing I like about this area is that it's kind of pre-built. Like, you have walls, and you also have this radio tower pre-built. All you have to do is like hook it up to a generator, and the walls, well, I mean, they're walls. What else you could do with them? Power them?
You a genius.
Seriously? So yeah, it's kind of pre-built in that aspect. The area is also pretty large. You got this whole thing, you got some stuff over here, and you have a fair amount behind the castle. But this whole huge area, I'm about to look at it a bit more. You got all this, and you could build whatever you want here, so I like that aspect of it a lot. It's really nice. And yeah, you also have a lot of farming land out here, and this isn't the only spot with water. There's also water back here, but I just use that spot for the bigger one. Now, I'm gonna be explaining some of these mods in a sec too, because I really gotta. That's awesome. This is modded. I have a bunch of other things in this place that are modded. But anyways, so you have a lot of water. You got a lot of farmland. There are only two places to attack from. You can only attack. You can only get attacked from here. You can see right. This area, this little bridge, this little area. So it's not very much. And from my experience, the attackers spawn here. I haven't been attacked from this area. Only this side. I had one sentry bot from the gunners spawn right around here. And it took a bit to destroy him. And then also a bit farther back, a group of gunners spawned. They were blown up. So you got 4 spots for these artillery things, as you can see. I haven't built all of them. I only have this one that I still need to build. But I mean, this isn't the only spot. So I think it's really nice. But these spots are out of the way, so you don't have to build like in the middle of your settlement. You can build on the outskirts, so that you can go farther, hit more. Finally, the reason I like it is because it's pretty tall. Like, you can build, actually, hold on, let me see. I did this test before. I showed about to where you can build, yeah. Alright, you can build about another story. So it's still pretty big, if you ask me. From here, you can build 2 stories. But from there, you can build another one to, like, about here. And now, I'm going to be going over how to make settlers happy. I'm not sure why you guys clicked on this video if you did, so hopefully it was for the settlement areas, because I'm leaving this one for last. Like I'm also leaving the happiness thing for last. Did you seriously just fall off? She didn't seriously just do that. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, come on. Shut up. Did you not even care? She just freaking fell from like 9 stories like a dumbass. Alright, so this is a lot shorter section. Basically, settlers get happy when they have beds inside. How'd you just broke your leg? What are you doing? They like traders too. They like clinics the most. I don't exactly know why, but they like traders. Definitely traders. Also, settlers always want to work. Like, you don't want to have settlers just walking around chilling, not assigned. I mean, because sometimes they do that and they are assigned. That doesn't count. If they're just not assigned, then you have to assign them or else they're going to get sad. So you want to have extra beds, extra food and water, and huge amounts of... Wait, what? I thought I had an artillery thing in that one. As I was saying, you want to have extra food, extra water, extra beds as well in case more settlers come. And you also want to have like a ton of defense. Like, you want to stack on it, man. Alright, that's basically it for this video. There isn't really anything else I want to explain. Like, I got basically all the points that give you a lot of happiness. I got some of the best elements in my opinion. So yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. Like, comment, subscribe if you liked. Also, if you laughed too. Like, if I made you laugh, like the video, please. I mean, it's the least you can do. So yeah, see you guys in the next video, probably like a day or 2 from now. Hey, what's up, guys? XX_XX coming out from my mod list. I got settlement management mod, a cheat holotape, modern firearms, mortar. So name doesn't actually show up, but I'm pretty sure it's called mortar, so I'm not positive. I also have unlimited building, DFEP, which adds settlement parts, and swearing animals PC. Yeah, see you guys in the next video. I was like, what the f